What is up, everybody? My name is Jeff Lightsy Jr. here with the Black Boss Channel and Victory Formation. And woo-wee, we could be looking at either some big news, either one or two or three, is 100 different ways, but some news coming out of Jackson State. There's some news coming out with Coach Prime, Deion Sanders, and there's some news in regards to Shemar Stewart's recruitment. We're going to talk about that right after the bumper. You're going to want to stay tuned for this. What is going on, everybody? I hope you're having a beautiful Friday. My name is Jeff Lightsy Jr. with the Black Boss Channel and Victory Formation. Thank you all for tuning in. Come on in. Come on into the room. Tell a friend to come on in because we got a lot to talk about that just happened within the hour. I like this. Is breaking news. Deion Sanders has tweeted directly at Shemar Stewart. Deion Sanders has tweeted directly at Shemar Stewart. And this is interesting. This is very, very interesting because a lot of people are confused about what is taking place. So let's give you guys some of the back histories, the context. Shemar Stewart, 5-star prospect out of Florida. He has a top three that's out. He has a top three that includes Georgia, Miami, Texas A&M. A lot of people for a long time thought he was favored to go to Texas A&M. A lot of people for a long time has speculated he's flirting with JSU. A lot of people, more recently think he might be going to Georgia. But something that came in today was very, very interesting. Let's take you over to Twitter. We're just going to dive right into it. I'm not going to stall you. I'm not going to do anything. So Shemar Stewart, the 5-star prospect, tweeted this out. He tweeted that he is signing on National Signing Day. He said, who will it be? And he has his finalists. Georgia, Miami, Texas A&M, Wednesday, February 2nd, 1:30 p.m. Eastern. He is going to announce his commitment on CBS Sports HQ in 24/7. So they're going to do it online. They're going to do a live thing. It's going to be really cool. That's like all good, all dandy. A lot of people, because he's considering JSU at the time, a lot of people are like, yo, where's the JSU hat? You don't always want to put that out there because that gives it away, even if he does decide to go to JSU. But this is what is interesting. This is what caught everybody's attention. And shout out to you guys who pointed this out to me, who sent this to me. I get a lot of my information because you guys send me stuff. Directly after he tweeted that, Coach Prime, the official Coach Prime, I had to wipe my eyes a couple times to make sure that this was it. He tweets at Shemar, quote tweets at Shemar and says, it should be Jackson State. It's time for a change. Now, this stunned me because there's a few reasons why this tweet stunned me. One, because I've never seen a head football coach of any program at any level recruitment. Ooh, man, my Wi-Fi messing up. But because we don't need to go out right now because this is critical. I've never seen that before. And I tweeted that. I was like, yo, I've never seen this ever before. And a lot of people were sending me because it's a violation, etc., etc. And even when you go into these quote tweets of Coach Prime, let me zoom out a little bit, you'll see. Now, some people will say, Deion is recruiting violation. NCAA, get him. You'll see this one. What's the protocol when Prime steals? Let's see. Love my whole team. You see people calling because a lot of folks are under Deion still ain't learned all the rules. This tweet is illegal as hell. Out here cheating in front of God and everybody. Everybody's kind of coming for him right now. Like, you have some people that are on his sides, and some people say not a decision you make. Let me see. Is this legal? Let's see. We'll see some more tweets. No chance this tweet is legal. Go to hell. You see all these kind of stuff. So nobody really knows the rules. Like nobody really has a firm grasp of the rules because if they did, we wouldn't be debating whether this is legal or not. But I will say that it is interesting. I'm not going to say whether it's legal or not. Some John's telling me it's legal. John, you're saying it's legal. Jeffrey saying that it's no violation at all. PNC King saying it's not a violation. And I hope you're right. I don't even know the rules, guys, because the rules change every single day. The rules literally with NIL, with all these different things, they quite literally change every single day. So I don't know whether that's legal or not. All I can say is that it's interesting. I can say that it's interesting, and I'm going to be quite honest, I don't think it's a good look. Let me know in the chat. Do you think this is a good look? Let me pull up my tweet because, once again, I didn't accuse Coach Prime of doing anything, but I think it is very much interesting. I put this out there as soon as one of you guys sent this to me. Shout out to y'all for sending it to me. You know who you sent it. I can't remember the name off the top of my head. But I just tweeted out like, yo, I don't think I've ever seen a coach tweet directly at a recruit ahead of their commitment. This is interesting. This is just interesting. And even people were sending me because you can't, because I'm pretty sure it's a violation, because they're not allowed to, because it's a violation. So, it is a ton of people that think what Coach Prime did was illegal. If you're coming in, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, Lawrence, for those and whoever might be asking. We're going to show the tweet. So Coach Prime tweeted Shemar Stewart put out, his finalists for his commitment that has taken place this of his signing day, which is only a few days away. I've never seen anything like this. And that's all I tweeted. I was like, yo, I don't think I've ever seen a coach tweet directly at I said a coach, not a head coach, just a coach, period. Tweet directly at a recruit ahead of their commitment. This is interesting. This is interesting. That's interesting. That's all I have to say. Now, here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing we do have to take in consideration. I know some of you guys you're already ahead of me. Some of you are already saying, like, so someone that says not a violation. Whether it's a violation or not, I don't know. I don't have that answer. I'd be lying to you if I said I did. I'm going to say this. It's not the best look. It's not a good look for real because it almost makes you look a little desperate. You guys know players mess up. I love Coach Prime. I love what he's doing not only for Jackson State but for all the HBCUs. But players F up too. And I think it kind of is like, but here's the caveat. Here's the catch. What if Shemar Stewart's already signed to Jackson State? What if Shemar Stewart has already signed his name on the dotted line and is currently a member of the Jackson State football team? What if that's the case? Because that very well may be the case. See, here's how college signings go. Early signing period starts December 15th. That's the early signing day. That's signing day part 1. Kids can sign on that day. They can sign throughout a window after that day. Kids can honestly sign at any moment. Now, there's only times that they can enroll, but the signing days are the days that are blown up. But a lot of kids sign their letter of intent either before signing day and they just go, it's theatrics for all the school, or after signing day. Some kids sign after signing day, especially the kids in the transfer portal. Now, if Shemar Stewart has already signed to Jackson State, which like that is a possibility. If Shemar Stewart has already signed to Jackson State, then we're talking about a big bunch of nothing. We're talking about a big nothing burger. If that is the case, if Shemar Stewart has already signed to Jackson State, we are talking about a big old nothing burger because maybe Coach Prime is just doing this for the theatrics. You guys know Deion Sanders likes the theatrics. Deion Sanders has liked the theatrics since the 80s. From the time he was wearing a jerry curl with the headband, the damn bandanas, high stepping into the end zone, hanging out with MC Hammer, making music videos, Must Be the Money, all the gold chains when he got drafted. Not when he was in the NFL. I'm talking about bro was golded out at home with all the drip on that thing. So he loves the theatrics. He loves the theatrics. Even this time at Jackson State. The time he'll play my theme music. Y'all, JSU fans, y'all know, play my theme music. He gets up, he turns up, he you know what I'm saying? He's engaging with the fans. He pulls up to fans' homes and eats dinner with them. He's got the Barstool cameras everywhere. Like, so You know he is a man of the people. He loves the theatrics. And because this, like I said, and he's a conduit of first. He is being big on first. And what I mean by first, he's the first, Hall of Fame football player, NFL guy. He go back to Jackson State and do the things that he's doing, a top 55 recruiting class first year. First guy to ever get a number one recruit, 5-star, to ever choose an FCS program, let alone an HBCU program. The first highest ranked HBCU recruiting class in the history. He's done it 2 years in a row. You know what I mean? First to do this, first to do that at Jackson State as far as revenue for the city of Jackson, most wins in Jackson State history in a single season. He's the first in a lot of things. So maybe he wanted to be the first coach to tweet at a recruit. Like, that's not far-fetched. Maybe he wanted to be the first coach to tweet and tag a recruit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now, someone said, isn't it just shooting your shot? It is just shooting your shot in one sense, but that's, in a lot of ways, it's illegal in another sense. So, like, because the NCAA, the thing about the NCAA, now NIL's kind of opened it up a lot. NIL has made it to where it's kind of like an onslaught. It's a free-for-all. Anybody can do anything. But for a long time, the NCAA didn't play when it came to things like this. The NCAA would come down and clamper, especially if you're a dude like Deion Sanders, who's kind of shaking the paradigm. You know what I'm saying? He's shaking the room. He's doing some, like, 5-stars ain't supposed to be going to Jackson, Mississippi. 5-stars ain't supposed to be going to Jackson State. Post-segregation, post-Walter Payton. Ain't supposed to be post-Jackie Slater, post-Dr. Dr. Doom. Ain't supposed to be going to no JSU. And Deion Sanders is coming through and shaking the room. And so maybe, just maybe, I have no idea. But this is why I'm able to come on here and talk about HBCU football every single day. Because somebody somewhere is doing something that ain't never been done before. Somebody somewhere is doing something that ain't never been done before. Let me read some of your comments. It says, there's nothing traditional about Coach Prime. I think it's okay shooting a shot. Shemar is far-fetched. He doesn't mind the humility. He is probably not coming, but it's okay at this point. See, I disagree with this a little bit, Real. And the reason why is because it kind of makes you look, just like you're getting your players already. You got Travis Hunter already. You got Kevin Coleman already. And you got somebody. I don't know. And it very well may be Shemar. It very well may already be Shemar. But if Shemar chooses to go to another school, you can't, like, there is 25 stars, right? Like, why choose Shemar to say make a change? That's what makes me suspicious about this. Why did you choose Shemar to say, let's make a change? Like, there was 19 other dudes you could have, or 18, because one of them's Travis, he's already making the change. There was 18 other dudes that you could have chose to send that same tweet out to. Now that we're talking about this, guys, this kind of makes me think Shemar Stewart going to Jackson State. The more and more I talk about this with you all, and the more and more I read your comments, and the more and more we kind of like let this marinate, it makes me think Shemar Stewart has already signed to JSU. Because there's a few things, a few reasons why. One, Deion already told us that he's got somebody. He already told us that. He told us that, a week or two ago when he was on Barstool. I'm going to go ahead and play that. But he already told us that, we got another one. He said it straight up. He said, we got another one. They're going to be mad at this one too. We got another one, et cetera, et cetera. So that lets me know it's somebody. I don't know who. Let me go ahead and cue that one up. Let me see. Let's go, because I played this video before, but I'll play it again. And now that we're sitting here talking about this, and I'm saying it out loud because I just saw the tweet and got on live because I was like, whoa, this is kind of big. This is a little different. I ain't never seen this before. You know what I'm saying? And Prime is a conduit of, the theatrics. He loves the theatrics. He loves getting people talking because he knows, man, Deion Sanders know who he is. He know if he tweeted this young man, people like myself and others, not just both YouTubers and national media as far as television, are going to talk about this. We're going to talk about it. And what better way to get your team bubbling, to get your name bubbling a couple days before signing day than to tweet at a 5-star. But let's take a listen to what Coach said. I put this out there on January 23rd, so that was 5 days ago. Let's take a listen to Coach Prime. Coach Prime, take it away.
Well, I just tell you what, we gonna get another one this next week. I'm just letting you
know. Let's go, Deion. That's my coach. That's my coach.
Love to hear
that. We about to make him mad again because we
about to make him mad again.
Okay.
Let's run that back. Let's run that back one more time.
Well, I just tell you what, we gonna get another one this next week. I'm just letting you
let's go, Deion. That's my coach. That's my coach.
Love to hear
we
that.
We about to make him mad again because we about to get another one next week. Okay.
So when I think about that, you hear what I'm saying? Like, you guys get what I'm saying? When I think about what he just said right there, and when I look at this tweet and I realize, like, yo, I've never seen that before, ever. Like, not that I've never seen it before from an assistant, a coach, or obviously I never seen Alabama do something like that, Georgia, none of them. I ain't never seen none of them do it. But I ain't never seen an assistant. I ain't never seen nobody do it. You know what I'm saying? Not even at the lower level. And so when you take all of those factors, you take all of that into consideration, yo, I think they got him. Yo, I think they got him. I really do. Because why would Deion Sanders, someone, now Deacon says what is wrong? So Deacon, what's wrong is that there is certain things coaches can't do with recruits. So coaches can't contact recruits at all periods of time. Coaches can't, you know what I mean? Like you can't always talk to recruits. There's certain windows you're giving and certain limitations you're given to when you can and cannot talk to recruits. That's what's wrong. And so I've never seen a coach tweet directly at, matter of fact, let me just go ahead and pull the tweet up. I've never seen a coach tweet directly at a prospect ever. I've never seen a coach where they went and added like he's in his mentions. He's quite not in his DMs. He's quite literally in his mentions. Coach Prime is in Shemar Stewart's mentions. Let me look. Hold on. Somebody sent me something. Let me check this out real quick. We're doing this live, guys, because this is pretty crazy. This is pretty wild. Like, yeah, like somebody texted me. It's like, man, you on Deion for tweeting players. I'm not on him. I'm just like, yo, it's different. I ain't never seen it before. This is the tweet. So let me show it for because we got a lot of new viewers. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button, guys. Y'all coming in here real heavy. So this was the original tweet. This is Shemar Stewart. I had to make sure this was the real him too, because I was like, dang, like it just caught me off guard. This is the real him. It's legit. It's got like 10,000 followers or something. It says, who will it be? 5-star Shemar Stewart, down between Georgia, Miami, Texas A&M. He will be committing February 2nd at 1:30 on CBS Sports Network on HQ, CBS Sports HQ. The 5-star from Florida. He's number 9 on 247. He's from Opa-locka, Florida, class of 22. You know what I'm saying? And he put the eyeballs. Who will it be? You know, so he got his 3 finalists. You know what I'm saying? And then you go to Coach Prime, and he's like, it should be Jackson State. It's time for a change. And folks, and especially in these quote comments, that's where I'm at too. In these quote comments, they're like, yo, that's a violation. Yo, you can't do that. Yo, no, this is it. It's not. And even I was like, and then I go to my tweet. I was like, yo, I don't think I've ever seen a coach tweet directly at a recruit ahead of their commitment, basically suggesting that they should come to their school. This is interesting. I never seen that before. Please let me know in the comments if you had ever seen that before, because I had never seen it before. I swear to you. I swear for goodness, I had never seen that before. Now, I do know this. And here's a couple of things. Obviously, a lot of people think that's a violation. Obviously, a lot of people think that's illegal, both in my DMs, both in Prime's DMs and mentions, because you see them quote tweets. All them quote tweets are people saying that in mine, saying this is a violation because you can't, because I'm pretty sure it's a violation, because they're not allowed to, because it's a violation. So all these people think Prime did something wrong. Like all of these people, I don't know if he did something wrong. You know, I don't know the rules. I'm not a rules expert. I'm not this, I'm not that. But Coach Prime is a person who defies the odds. He thinks outside the box. He is someone who is a risk taker. He is someone who doesn't care what other folks say. He's someone who doesn't care how things are going to go over in the media. He's someone that does his own way. He walks to the beat of his own drum. Like, would you guys agree? Please let me know in the chat and in the comments. Wouldn't you agree? Deion Sanders, Coach Prime, is someone who walks to the beat of his own drum. He's someone who shakes the room a little bit. He don't care about none of that. He don't care what you, him, her, she got to say. He gonna do what he got to do. He gonna do what he wants to do. Now, let me take a look at some of your comments. It says, Kids are still taking visits up to the 30th. Dead period is January 31st. Now, someone says Deion is begging. That is what it could come off as. That is what it could kind of look like, John. I'm not disagreeing with you. I could see like some folks taking issue with that because it is non-traditional. But here's the thing. What if Shemar's already signed? What if Shemar's already going to JSU? And Deion, Coach Prime, is just out there putting this out because it's fun, because it's different, because it's going to get me, you, him, her, and she talking, because it's exactly what it's going to do. Because just like myself, most of you have never, no, most of you, none of y'all ain't never seen this before. None of y'all have ever seen a college, oh, snap, just live. That tweet is gone. We're looking at this live. Let me make sure you guys can see this. We're looking at this live. All this caught on camera, guys. Okay, hold on. That tweet is gone. Whoa. Now that is big. That tweet was deleted by the tweet author. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Okay. Okay. What did I say? I said players mess up too. Didn't I say players mess up too? You know what I'm saying? We all keeping it, we all pushing P. We keeping it all the way P right now. Players mess up too. It looks like Coach Prime messed up too. Because as of right now, we have been looking at that tweet. This is live, guys. This is live. We was all looking at it together. You could rewind and see that the tweet was there. That tweet, what that say? Let's read this together. Please, everybody, the congregation, speak. It says this tweet was deleted by the tweet author. This tweet, one more time, one more time for the people in the back. This tweet was deleted by the tweet author. You know what I'm saying? We like this tweet was deleted by the tweet author. Hey, we you know what I'm saying? We y'all saw it. Y'all saw it. If you've been on this live, we've been on live for 20 minutes now. If you've been on this live, you saw it just like I did. All our eyeballs work. Our eyes were not deceiving us. This tweet was deleted by the tweet and offer. Now, Cleo says Prime is a marketing genius. Absolutely he is. Absolutely is. Like I said, this tweet was up. This tweet was up for less than an hour. Someone says Deion playing with you. He might be. He very well might be, Brian. It looked desperate. I can understand that. It says it's a possible infringement by Coach Prime. Can't tweet a player, but that's what we've been talking about, DJ. If you came in here late, let me go ahead and run everything by you. Oh no. Let me run everything by you. So we came on here because one of you all, shout out to y'all. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button, guys, by the way. We also have, you can join, you can become a member. Be sure to go ahead and join and become a member to Jeff Lightsy YouTube, Jeff Lightsy Jr. YouTube channel. Become a member. We have some dope perks coming along the way. But we came on here because one of our great viewers came out and said, hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, they sent me this tweet. And he said, and they just tagged me in it. And I was like, yo, and it was a tweet of Deion Sanders tagging Shemar Stewart, telling them to come to Jackson State. And I was like, yo, I had never seen that before. Like, that was the first time I ever seen any kind of coach, assistant coach, running backs coach, position coach, head coach, whatever. Never seen a coach tweet at a player ahead of a commitment saying, come to our school. I had never seen that before. And so when I saw that, I immediately hopped on live. I was like, yo, guys, have y'all ever seen this before? I don't know if it's interesting. I don't know if it's a violation because some people thought it was, some people thought it wasn't. I just wanted to talk about it. And then we came on live, and that's what we've been talking about ever since. And so let me look at some of your, it says it was intentional. Get ready, family. I don't think that was by accident either. I don't think it was by accident, but I do know players mess up too. Players F up too. I do know that. The tweet has now been deleted. That's what we're looking at right now. That tweet would have been a Deion Sanders tweet, but it has been scrubbed from the internet. But it hasn't been scrubbed from our live or our brains because we all saw it. It says, I don't know what tweet you're talking about. Of course you don't, Lawrence. Of course you don't know. Somebody said, what's wrong with being desperate? Jeffrey, a lot's wrong with being desperate. Let's not go crazy. Let's see. He's also been trolling the 24/7 chat on Insta. I haven't seen that. That's interesting. That is interesting. It says, lies. Per NCAA rules, a coach can tweet and follow and DM a recruit. Now, I know that, yeah, but what are you know what I'm saying? When we get into the nitty gritty, telling them to come to our school directly, Fernando, I don't know how true that is. I'm just be honest. Let's see. Deion is a chess player. Exactly what he planned is happening. You're talking about JSU and Stewart. And it ain't just me, David. He going to get picked up everywhere. Good, bad, or indifferent. For the people that hate Coach Prime, they're going to pick it up and say he is a cheater, he violated rules, he's doing X, Y, and Z. For the people that love Coach Prime, even like myself, we just going to be like, you know what I'm saying? Players mess up too. Players F up too. That's how I'm treating it. Coach Prime, you know, he can do wrong. Don't get it twisted. He ain't God, but you know what I'm saying? Players F up too. And for the folks who, you know what I'm saying, just are indifferent, we're just going to talk about it because it is interesting. And he deleted the tweet. Now, I don't know Coach Prime's history on Twitter, but I don't know if I ever seen him delete a tweet. I don't know. He got a lot of tweets out there. I don't know if I ever seen him delete one. Players F up too, though. You know what I'm saying? Says shoot your shot, Prime. It's like a helicopter to a recruit. But, you know, I don't know. Coaches can't even interact with recruits on the T unless they've signed. And Carmen, you're right. And so that's what makes me think possibly he already got signature to paper for Shemar Stewart. Possibly Shemar Stewart has already signed. Possibly Shemar Stewart about to be a JSU Tiger. Possibly Shemar Stewart could be wreaking havoc and replace James Houston. And instead of being a 1-year bid, you could possibly have Shemar Stewart for the next 3 to 4 years. You know what I'm saying? It says, what tweet, Jeff? Approves going. It ain't going from this live. If you've been watching this live, you can rewind, Jeffrey, and see that tweet is there. Because I can still see the tweet. Now, that tweet gone, D. Hurdler. You refresh your page one more time, you ain't going to see that tweet no more. Not on his page anyway. Shout out to CFL, man. Me and CFL are going, I'm going to read this comment, but we're doing a special signing day live. Me and Kobe Orr from CFL, we're going to do a special signing day live. More details on that coming soon. Says, man, miss me with the desperate mess. If your HBCU has a chance to get at these guys, they be signing. Ain't too proud to beg. Ain't too proud to beg on these kids' phones. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, these guys are program changers. These guys are program changers. That's why even a school like Alabama or Georgia, who gets like 10 of these guys every year, right? They get the 10 of these, potential NFL first-round draft picks every single year. That's why they still pull out all the stops. That's why they still go super hard on the recruiting trail. That's why you see Kirby pulling up to Richard Young's high school in a helicopter for one player. This is how big one player can be to your organization, can be to your school, can be to your university. That is why, Kobe's like, yo, miss me with the desperate stuff, because he knows a guy like Shemar Stewart, if he becomes what we believe he can become, can be major to Jackson State. And that's just the truth. It says it may have been deleted, but the message has already been delivered. It's like you can't unring the bell. Absolutely, Robert. That message is delivered. Delivered. I am delivered. That message is definitely delivered. Now, I have a call-in number, guys. Let's see. I don't know. I ain't never tried it. It might, it might work. It might not. But this is my call-in number. You can call that number right now, 502-365-5813. We can get some folks in here, and we could talk about Deion Sanders tweeting at Shemar Stewart. Is it a violation? Do you guys think he's already been signed? Do you think someone mentioned me? It says this rule has been in place for 6 years now. Oh, so okay. Oh no, I do want to show this tweet though. I do want to show this tweet. This tweet was sent to me. This is by someone very close to the JSU staff. I'm gonna. Oh, okay. So look at this. Okay. So let's take a look at this. This is live. This is live right now, live and direct. Let me share my screen. Let's go with that. Boom. Now, Ken Clark, some of you JSU people know about Ken Clark. It says this rule has been in place for almost 6 years now. August of 2016, to be exact. College coaches can tweet, retweet, and snap. Hold on one second. Oh, hello. Okay, one second, caller. 1 second. Let me hold on. Let me read this tweet first, and then we're gonna get right to your call. 1 second. It says this rule has been. This is from Ken Clark. You see, he's rocking. He's showing off that JSU championship trophy. It says this rule has been in place for 6 years now. August of 2016, to be exact. College coaches can tweet, retweet, and subtweet any potential recruit on their own page. By the way, Coach Prime didn't say anyone's name. Just mention JSU. That is big. That means something. That does mean something. So let me get to your call 1 second. Let me get over here. Let me share my screen. Boom. And I want to make sure everyone can hear the. What are we doing? All right. Hold on. Actually, let's see. Make sure we ain't. Yeah, this is big. This is big. Let me stop sharing. Are you calling you live? Can you talk to me? All right, you calling from Canada. Shout out to Brian in Canada. Let me make sure everybody can hear you. Can everybody hear Brian? Everybody hear Brian? I want to make sure everybody can hear you, Brian. That way, this is, like I said, this is my first time having a caller on. So this is big. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Okay, Brian, what's your thoughts? Well, we can't hear you, Brian. 1 second. Let me make sure we can hear Brian. Because I want to make sure that. There we go. I think we're about to get you, Brian, right here. Oh, there we go. Okay, Brian, talk to me. Oh, yeah, that he could. Okay, so folks are saying they still can't hear you, Brian. Let me make sure. Okay, yeah, no, like you said, I mean, possibly he could quite possibly be, you know what I mean? Like he could quite possibly be putting it out there for everyone, not just Shemar. That is quite possibly something that is very much true. Brian, I want to make sure we can hear you. Everybody couldn't hear your comment, but what Brian said is, he's putting out that tweet. Well, Coach Ken just told us that tweet is legal. That's what he just told us. He told us that was legal. So that was big, one. And two, it is also, like you said, he could be saying, sending the message that like, yo, I'm relatable. Yo, I'm dope. Yo, you can come to Jackson State and be dope. And that could also be a thing too. Absolutely. Thank you for your call, sir. Thank you for your call. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Now let me figure out this caller situation because I mean we couldn't hear him and I couldn't. I could hear him, but you guys saying you couldn't hear him and I hate that. But what? So oh man, we get another one. Hold on, 1 second. Ooh, it's loud. That is loud on my end. Let me see. 1 second. Man, this is a big deal, guys. Let me read some of your comments before we get to, because no audio. So can you guys hear me? I don't want to. Can I hear me? My mic is not muted. You should be good to go. I don't know what is happening. Oh my goodness, the calls are coming in. Hold on. Ooh, hold on. 1 second. Ooh, shoot, the calls are coming in. Let me exit out of that real quick. Okay, yeah, we can hear. I'll have to get back to the caller thing because that is gonna be a big deal, and we got a lot of people in here, and some reason we can't hear the audio. Audio should be shared, but you know how technology can get. So Coach Prime has deleted, but let me go back to this tweet from Ken Clark because Ken Clark knows a little something, and this is big. We need to make sure we can't just skip over this. Like, we can't just act like this tweet didn't come out. And it says, so this is in response to a tweet. So Ken actually tweeted me earlier, and he said, easy answer. I didn't see this. I missed this. He said, easy answer. No, we didn't. He didn't commit any violations. And then the mad scientist tweeted at Ken. This is during our live, guys. So this is right here. It says, I didn't think so. If you can go to a recruit's house at midnight, as soon as the dead period is over, I would think a tweet is okay. And then Ken goes on to say, this rule has been in place for 6 years now, August of 2016 to be exact. College coaches can tweet, retweet, and subtweet any potential recruit on their own page, by the way. Coach Prime didn't say anyone's name. He just mentioned JSU. Go Tigers. Go Tigers. Oh, man, there's so many calls coming in. Hold on, I gotta decline the calls right now because we couldn't get any audio. So this is, oh, my goodness, there's so many. Hold on, shoot. We can't get but like he is saying that's big. That is big. Because he's telling us like there was no violations that were made. There's no problem with anything that took place. But why was the tweet deleted? If there was no violations, there's no problems. Why was the tweet deleted? That's just the question everybody has to ask. Because we showed you the tweet earlier in the broadcast, and we tried to come back to it later in the broadcast, and the tweet was gone. So I don't know. I want to be able to take some callers, man, because I want to hear what you guys have to say. Let me stop. Let me stop that. Let me see if I can get this to work. I'm just not, honestly, I don't know if it is going to work, but we'll have to wait and see. Why not? Let me see something. But man, this is Jackson State is the talk of the town. Jackson State. So Lindsay, so some of you are all coming in late, and some of you are asking what was the tweet. Well, let me go ahead and try. Well, the tweet's been deleted, by the way. Let me just go ahead and throw that out there. We're not gonna. That tweet is long gone. But Shemar Stewart, it's so funny. Coach Prime tweeted at Shemar Stewart and said, you should come to JSU. He didn't say his name, but he said you should. I'm paraphrasing here, by the way. Said you should come to JSU, help make a change. Because Shemar Stewart dropped his top 3. Shemar Stewart, who is a 5-star out of Florida, he's going to be signing to. He dropped his top 3. His top 3 was Georgia, Miami, and Texas A&M. He dropped his top 3. His top 3, he's going to announce on signing day, 1:30, CBS Sports Network, HQ. That's via 24/7 Sports, and he dropped his top 3. And Coach Prime quote tweeted it and said, you should come to JSU. This is why. And, go Tigers, basically. And he never said Shamar's name, but he did quote tweet him. And I put that out there, and I was like, I'd never seen that before. I'd never seen a coach tweet at a player directly like this. And we were talking about it. We had the tweet pulled up. Then we tried to click it later into the broadcast, and the tweet was gone. The tweet disappeared. The tweet was no longer there. It has gone into the ethos. And a lot of people were debating. A lot of people were sending to me. You've never seen it because it's a violation. You've never seen it because it's illegal. You've never seen it because of X, Y, and Z. And Ken Clark, who is affiliated directly with Jackson State, was like, yo, this is not a violation. This has been in place since August of 2016. He gave us, He gave us some stuff stuff to simmer on. So that is interesting. I came on here originally to talk about Jackson State's football schedule because I think I've deciphered the schedule. I think I figured the schedule out. That's what I was going to be talking about today. But then this happened. And this was a way better topic. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button, by the way. This was a way better topic to talk about than the schedule. I'll probably hit the schedule tomorrow or something because I think I figured out at least 10 of their games on the schedule. Pretty much all the games, 11 games. So we'll talk about that tomorrow. But man, leave me your thoughts in the chat and in the comments. Do you think, because here's the thing, whether we think it's a violation or not, none of that matters if Shemar has signed to Jackson State. None of that matters if he picks Jackson State. None of this will matter, except for the fact that Coach Prime got everybody talking about Jackson State and recruiting right before the actual signing day, which is this week, which is Wednesday. It was the February 2nd. National Signing Day is Wednesday, February 2nd. It is going to be a big, big day. I cannot wait to see what takes place. But thank you guys. We'll get the call up, man. You are in here really, really heavy. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button. We will get the caller thing fixed out. Worked out. We'll fix that because I could hear him. You guys couldn't. I'm trying to figure that out. But be sure to hit that thumbs up button, guys. Thank you all. I cannot wait to see what takes place moving forward. And special recruiting signing day special with CFL podcast. CFL, Kobe Orr from CFL will be on here. We'll be breaking down Jackson State's whole recruiting class. We'll be breaking down the other SWAC schools, Grambling specifically. Southern, we got to fix it, man. Southern, we can't keep letting Debo, which is Grambling Debo right now, can't keep jacking y'all recruits. If they jack any more recruits, I'm going to have to call over there to Coach Dooley and be like, yo, what's up? Because we can't be having Debo, Hugh Jackson, and Southern keep Debo and y'all recruits. These SEC transfers from Arkansas, transfers from LSU, they're supposed to be going to Southern. They're supposed to be going to Baton Rouge, not Exit 81. What's going on? So we'll have to wait and see. But thank you guys for tuning in. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button on your way out, and I will see you next time. Peace.